we'll see.
There's a lot of shit to do outside of Comic-Con without a Comic-Con badge that I feel it would just be worth it just to go there and not even have tickets to Comic-Con. Like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I really want to go, man. There's a lot of stuff going on at Petco Park that it doesn't involve a ticket, and it's all like people that I listen to in terms of like podcasts and shit like that, and they're taking over that entire stadium. Apparently.
Well, then I'll see you in a week.
Yeah, I know. Damn, that's next week, dude.
Next week. It's this weekend, like this coming weekend. Yeah.
22nd to the whatever
it is. Yeah.
Wow. I got to start looking at flights then, huh?
You better book now, man. Coming on a Wednesday, otherwise it's probably gonna be expensive. You know.
Sure. Bless you. That's gonna stay in. What's going on, friends? What's up, gamers, and welcome to episode 150. You're always here, yeah, man. You're here for the monumental. It's been a while, man. You had a birthday, and then you had a little fancy trip.
Sure.
Yeah. How did all that? How
has it really been that long? Has it been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
2 weeks for you, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It doesn't feel that way.
Actually feels longer. It feels like 3 or 4
really?
weeks. Yeah, I was kind of surprised. You said only 2 weeks.
I think it was only 2.
I guess. Let me see. That sounds about right.
Yeah, we recorded before your birthday, and then your birthday / America's birthday passed, and then last week was Mark. So yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, cool. I've been good.
How was all of your traveling?
It was good. It was good.
Any good stories?
I don't know. I mean, what kind of stories do you want?
Something entertaining.
Just a bunch of partying. That's really about it.
Yeah, I guess that's all that really matters, right?
Yeah,
At the end of the day.
I'm sure it's entertaining, but maybe only to me. Yeah,
sure.
I can't think of anything to tell that would, excite anybody else.
Now, was there any mobile gaming involved?
No.
Really?
I mean, I guess Pokemon Go.
I guess that was a little after. Actually, you know what? All right, let's go ahead and kick off with that. I'm extremely surprised that you're even playing.
I'm not really playing. I just happen to open it sometimes and see what's around me. That's all.
Oh, so you're one of those people who's like, oh, this looks like a monument. Let me check Pokemon Go and see what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I haven't seen any of these people. They're like unicorns, but I guess you're one of them.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I'll be somewhere. Like the other day, I went to the beach instead of driving home in traffic. And I opened it up, and I was like, oh, okay, I can walk over here. And there were actually quite a bit of Pokemon on the beach. So it was like, capture. Other than that, it's not like I could join a gym now or whatever. I could join a team.
Pick a team, yeah.
Because I think I'm like level 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't care. I don't want to, because I don't really want to play and like do all this other stuff.
Okay.
Like, I'll open it.
You just want it for the monuments.
Yeah, I'll open every now and then, and it's more just to have it too, because somebody else is gonna be like, oh, whatever, and that was the thing. So when one of my 2 trips, I was in Miami. It was a conference.
Yeah.
And everyone there was playing Pokemon, so it was kind of more of just like to have it to be within the, you know what I mean. So it's not like, oh, I don't have that, just being within the group and everything.
Yeah, FOMO, fear of missing out.
Sure. I mean, I wasn't really fearing missing out, but. Just to be like, oh yeah, I got it, and whatever, and just so you can talk about it,
Okay, fair enough.
I don't want to be one of those people who's like, oh, I don't want to get it.
How's that different than any other game that you always say that to?
Well, it's a different type of game, That's why.
How do you figure? Just because it's available for everyone?
No, it's just it's a social type game. You know what I mean?
Questionable.
Well, it is. It's different. It's like people are out playing it, and if you're holding your phone, doing something on your phone, someone's gonna look over your shoulder and see if you're playing Pokemon. And if you are, they're gonna ask you like about the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That doesn't really happen with any other game. Nobody really cares if I'm playing like something else on my phone.
Yeah.
You might find the 1 in 100th or 1 in 1,000th person or 1 in 10,000 person that's gonna care if I'm playing like Color Switch or whatever else
anything.
On my phone. Yeah. So it's a thing to have right now. That's all.
That makes sense. I mean, but
no other
overall,
game is on that level.
Although you're not playing it like everyone else is, to the extent that everyone else is, I guess, right? What are your initial thoughts on it, though?
It's a terrible game. It's really terrible.
It is bad.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing good about it.
I mean, it's good in the sense that it gets you out there and it gets
that's terrible. That's terrible. No, but that's not a reason why a game is good.
Of course it is. If you're pulling the game out just to look at monuments and shit like that, then obviously something like that one feature of it is captivating to you. That's the same feature that somebody, I don't know, like me, I'm somewhere I don't know where I'm at. I pull it out, I go, and I'm like, oh shit, there's a Pokestop right there. Let me go and see what this place is because it's obviously a monument. It has a Pokestop. Let me go check it out, see what it is.
It could be like
it's something of interest. It's historical. I mean, at least here, well, it is also Boston, so there is a lot of historical type shit.
Right.
But even so, there, like, I was near Juan's house, and I pulled it up, and it was like the painted electric box. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I've seen a few of those too.
I'm like, okay. So I go and I look at it. I'm like, oh, cool! It's a fucking painted electric box. There it is.
Right. Right.
I would have never in a million years known that this existed had this game not been out. So now, like, without the game going on, I'm like, oh, hey, look, there's where that painted electric. Like, you want to meet up at the painted electric box? Like, it's a new spot,
Stupid.
I'll pick you up at the box, all right?
Yeah, nobody's picking anybody up at the box, man.
But it's enough so to get me out there and interested in the things around my city, things that hidden gems.
Okay, are you going play? Are you okay? So you can browse the map in Pokemon Go, and see like if a Pokestop is far away, you can still tap on it and it shows you where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, are you doing that and then going there, or you just happen to be by it when you open?
I mean, it depends. If I'm walking around or something, then yeah, sure, I'll be like, oh, cool, I'm gonna go there and collect my shit. If I'm in a car, then obviously I'm gonna look at it like, oh, I wonder what's over here. Like today, I was like, oh, what the hell is over here that's by itself? It was a fire station. Like I've always passed by this fire station, so obviously I'm not really gonna care. I'm not gonna like go.
Right.
But regardless, like if it was something interesting, yeah, I might detour. I might check it out.
See, I would never detour. I would never do that. I would be like, it's either I'm close enough or I'm not close enough.
I mean, on my way home, like from work or whatever, I stopped by like this one spot. I'm like, oh, like I've always seen this being my like team, my team's color. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll stop by. It's not that much of a detour, 5 minutes tops, plus however long it takes me to put one of my guys in this gym, and then I'm out.
Yeah.
I think total was like 10 minutes, and then on my way, I'm gone.
A lot of minutes,
I saw it. It was fun. I contributed, and I left.
That's a lot of minutes. Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I think a lot of people are playing it that way, though.
Probably, but I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. I just don't care about all that stuff.
And that's the thing that people like about it, I'm guessing. Because the battle system is fucking atrocious. I'll just tell you that right now. If you haven't even picked a team yet, just don't even bother. Like, that portion of the game is so bad that there's just no reason to.
Yeah. Sure. Yep.
But yeah, no, I'm surprised. I'm still just surprised that you even went for it. But yeah, I guess the...
I mean, I don't know anything about Pokemon. I never watched the show. I never played any other Pokemon game in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to me, it's not even a game. All you do is just happen to be somewhere where something is at, and you throw some stupid balls at it, and then it breaks out of the stupid balls, and you throw some more stupid balls at it, and then you capture it, and it adds it to your little Rolodex of Pokemon, aka a Pokédex.
It's a Pokédex, yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jack Hates Everything, part 40-something.
I don't hate it. It's just there's no point to it. Why am I capturing these little guys?
Just to build an arsenal, to build an army. I don't fucking know.
Exactly. There's no point. If you don't even know, there's no point.
It's not, alright. I used to watch a show. I grew up watching it, and it was, I mean, whatever. I'm not gonna fucking hate on it. Like, I think it's, whatever. I enjoy it. I think there's many issues with it. But, it's this sense of, like, collecting things, and you're like, oh shit, my stuff is better than yours, you fuckface. Like, that's it. Like, I found this one rare Pokemon, and then Juan's like, oh yeah, well, I got this one, so fuck you, like, that's all it is right now.
I guess.
That's it. It's just bragging, right? It's like, oh, who'd you find? Oh, what's your, what level is it? Or, oh, that's it. That's all it is.
Yeah, I don't even care about any of that. I don't even look at what the thing is. I just throw balls at it until it gets captured.
You just capture it and then you just put your phone away and just move on. Yeah, no, I get it. I get how you're playing. Doesn't.
Yeah, well, I
just
wouldn't consider
uninstall.
playing.
Just uninstall.
There's nothing to play.
You're better off just grabbing a rock outside and throwing it at a bird. You'll get the same satisfaction.
No, because then I got to do something with that bird. That's so much work.
No, it's the same exact thing. You're walking around in Pokemon Go, you find a fucking Pidgey, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna throw a Pokeball at it. Oh, it bounced off the fucking Pokeball and ran off. Same exact thing. Just grab a rock, throw it at a bird, and like that's Pokemon Go in a nutshell.
It's totally different. It's totally different.
What else have you been playing, man?
Mirror's Edge. I'm still working on that. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Yeah, it's a long
How's that going? I thought, didn't you? No, I don't remember. I remember you beating it, but I think it might have been something else.
No, it was something else.
I forget. What'd you beat recently?
I beat Judgment.
Maybe that's what we talked about. How's Catalyst though?
Let's just say Gears of War. In regards to that, Microsoft has that Xbox One coming out, Xbox One S, Gears of War 4 themed with Gears of War 4 and the fancy controller.
Is it the Elite one that they debuted?
It's 2 terabyte. Wait,
the controller.
No, it's not an Elite controller.
So it's just a regular controller with.
It's the newer controller. It's the newer controller with Bluetooth.
But it's the one with the emblems on the D-pad, right? It's like the Gear specific controller.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and I mean alone that controller is selling for like $75, which is crazy, but that's how much it is. So yeah, it comes with the controller. Like the console itself is Gears of War themed, pretty much like it was for what was it, Gears 3?
I think 3 did it. Yeah.
3 had on 360, right? They had one for that.
Yeah, I believe so.
And you get a copy of the game, obviously.
I know Halo did that as well, 360 and the Legendary Edition or whatever they called it. Yeah.
So, anyways, I canceled my pre-order for the white one.
So you're back in the queue, huh?
And I pre-ordered for Gears of War Edition. Yeah.
What's it called? Gears of War Special Edition. Gears of War 4 console. Whatever.
Sure, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
I'll look it up just to put it on the show notes.
Something like that. Anyways, Mirror's Edge is fine. It's Mirror's Edge. Run around,
But you were hating on it a while ago. What is it? The skills and the power ups because it just didn't really make sense. How has that progressed since the last time?
Well, I mean, it still bothers me. It's still annoying, but whatever. I just that is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. There's not much else to say about it.
Fair enough.
You get some upgrade points, and then you go pick some stupid upgrade that I don't really care about.
Yeah.
Fun. So I'm just playing through the story. I'm not doing any of the side missions. Not that time for that.
Yeah.
So, but the story is entertaining. It's an entertaining story.
Did you okay, yeah. Just moving on. Did you play Boyd?
No.
The single player. You haven't touched that yet?
No.
Really good.
Oh yeah.
Much impressed. Wow. Yeah.
But I mean, isn't it just multiplayer? I mean, how is single player different?
No, I mean, there's a little bit of a story to it. It's confusing as all hell. Honestly, I'm just like escape, and I feel bad because I mean, I'm pretty sure they put a lot of work into it just to understand it. But once you've already played the multiplayer aspect, right? Yeah. Once you've already done all that and you've been through that, once we've battled each other, I've played with Mark, we've had some intense games ourselves. Once you've done all that, this is just a complete cakewalk. 100%. But
so it's just like a tutorial.
It's like an extended tutorial, sure. It starts off very tutorial-ish. I haven't really gotten too far into it, but later on they start unleashing strategies that the pros, like, I don't want to call them pros, but like that people have used on multiplayer, like that they've researched, like they're looking at their like category, at their archive of games that have been played, and they see who's winning more, why are they winning more. They look at their play style, they study that, and then they make a single player campaign around that play style.
Yeah.
So your job is to kind of figure out how, like, every play style has a counter. It's just how do you come to it, like how do you figure that out. And I like that about the single player. It kind of shows you it prepares you better for things to come in multiplayer. You know, like when we were playing, it's more like a just throw whatever we can at each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you're playing the campaign, you start to kind of figure out the rock paper scissors mentality of it, like the full circle of everything, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I thought that was pretty. It's really well done in regards to showing you what everything is. The UI changed quite a bit as well while playing. It just minor things here and there that I didn't remember when we originally played.
Mm-hmm.
But all, you know, subtle, all enough to it's just another aid while you're going up against somebody else. It just helps you out, and it just, you know, visually you kind of see everything. I don't know, it just flows a lot better than it did before. At least that's how I feel. I want you to play that and see how you feel about it afterwards, because
Okay.
it's definitely been revamped, and I can't wait to get a game going again with you and Mark, because that's going to be pretty badass.
Oh boy. I mean, if that ever happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but eventually. But yeah, I've been doing that, and a bunch of Rocket League, man. I'm 100% back in. This game has...
There's no reason, though. Why?
I don't know,
You have so many other games you could be playing.
I realize that. It just has that I don't know, man. That challenge, that I'm better than you mentality, that I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's a drug. That game is the video game equivalent of a freaking drug. It's horrible. Actually, I have been playing something else. I've been playing Beat Cop, 11-bit Studios, who is probably one of my favorite. I don't even know. They're still technically indie, right? Like,
What's that?
11-bit.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, it's each one of their games Boyd was part of that. Oh no, that was Tiny Build. Sorry.
Yeah.
This War of Mine, the Anomaly series, all those games, and something about B Cop that just flows. It's interesting. You play. I don't know if you remember me talking about it when we did like a PAX recap, but you're this cop, and you're basically you got framed for something. I think it was murder or something like that. So you get D-ranked and you get placed in another like town or whatever, but there's still that ongoing investigation on you.
Yeah.
You know, so now you're just like, you know, you're patrolling this new street, and you're, you know, trying to figure out what's the right thing to do. There's gangs, there's gangs, there's the mafia, and it's all like in this one block. Like, that's it, you know. There's so much shit going on, and the entire premise is just you literally patrolling the streets back and forth, arresting people who are stealing from little stores, and you're giving parking tickets because the meter ran out, and you just look at the meter and you see the red thing, you're like, fuck this, like, I'm gonna go over there and give this dude a ticket. Like, you're playing the guy that you in real life hate, you know.
Yeah.
It's so funny, and people walk up to you, it's the funniest thing, like, hey man, like, come on dude, I'm a vet, like, don't do this to me, man, I served 2 years, like, I did this, I did that. Yeah. He's like, he goes, how about I bribe you? Like, here's $20, and like, it's up to you. Like, do you accept the money? Do you not? Like, there's, you know, different risks here and there. Obviously, you still have your own quota that you need to hit as well. It's a interesting game. I can't wait for the full release, supposedly Q4 of this year. But we did get our hands on a early copy, but it plays by days, so there's like, you arrive at the place at like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And at your block at 8 a.m. and then you have to be back at the precinct by 6 p.m. So you kind of have that time window to figure out what to do within, you know, those, like, you get tasks and things like that, and then you figure out how you handle the tasks, and then how you handle the extra things that are going on, like the mafia, like the gangs, you know, like, do you start selling drugs, do you start moving drugs because you need more money, you know. Yeah. your wife left you have to pay, you know, your alimony or whatever, like every couple of days or whatever. So you're just kind of trying to figure everything out in the game. Like, it sounds like a lot, but once you figure it all out, it flows so well, and yeah, it's awesome. It's developed by Pixel Crow, published by 11-Bit Studios. 11-Bit has not let me down in any one of their games so far, so definitely keep an eye out for Beat Caught. And I love their logo. It's just a little donut, and it's bleeding jelly.
Let me see.
It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I see it.
I thought it was a pretty clever little logo. Yeah, man, that's kind of the behind the scenes for what I've been playing. So, you know, besides playing a shit ton of Rocket League, there's been some Beat Cop as well in there. So it hasn't all been Rocket League, you know.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I wanted to bring something up that came out a while ago that I think we used to play. APB.
I mean,
all points bulletin.
A minute, yeah.
Yeah, we played it for a little bit.
No, minute. I was literally probably like a minute.
Was it? We played a multiplayer match and completely just gave up because it was all just hacked.
I don't remember why. It just kind of like I remember running around doing something or whatever.
Yeah,
and
it was Chris, you, and myself.
I'm sure you probably played more than I did.
I played for a little longer.
I was always interested in it. Yeah, I was always interested in it.
It's just an interesting concept.
Right, it was, and then I don't know. I played it for a little bit. And I was like, oh, I'm over it. And I think that was after. Gosh, it was like pay. Didn't you have to buy the game at first, and then they went like free to play?
I believe so. Yeah, it changed. The company sold, and the game went with it, and then a free to play company picked it up, and then they just added microtransactions out the wazoo for that game.
Yeah. So I think I started playing it when it turned free to play.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I saw something about it too, like a few weeks ago. But I think I ignored it, or I read it and just didn't even like think twice about it or something.
So it came out on Xbox, Xbox One. Like I don't even know, arcade.
That's interesting.
What the fuck would you even call it? And it was so buried. Like I feel bad that basically, if anybody didn't know the game came out,
you wouldn't know.
Yeah, you just wouldn't know. Like, it was just buried. Like, just for me to download it, I had to literally go through, like, 5 different menus, just deep down in the rabbit hole, just to find the download, you know?
Down low. I just searched for it. It came right up.
Yeah, you could search, but when you're just, like, you're on the console, you just want to go hit download, and then I got it the day it came out, so I'm looking for latest releases, not there. I'm looking for, you know, everywhere, and it's just not there. It's just buried.
You could say Xbox being
no Connect, no nothing, no. Stop,
well,
just stop.
That's
just
your
stop.
problem.
No,
that's your problem.
It's not gonna happen. No.
You know. Or now you say hey Cortana.
No, not even that.
So. You should just look your Connect up.
Nope, not gonna happen.
Why don't you sell your Connect?
Sell it. No, I want it, just not in my
obviously you don't
setup. Not in my current setup.
Obviously you don't care for it at all.
Not in my current setup.
I mean, you could put it almost anywhere and still talk to it, and it'd be fine.
Well, I don't want it listening to me either.
What do you mean? Then you don't want it. Just sell it.
All right, I'm gonna fucking sell it, okay?
All right,
if it'll make you happy, this guy. Why don't you sell your PS4? That's just there.
Because it's a legendary one.
Yeah, they sell it for even more.
No one wants to pay that much money for it.
You should put it up for sale.
I'll look right now.
My Connect is a day one Connect.
Doesn't matter.
Come on, I'll write one on it. It's a collector's edition.
20th anniversary. I'm looking right now what people are trying to sell these things for. Like 1,200, 1,500.
Really?
But I mean, it doesn't mean they're selling. That's what people have them listed for.
They're listed for, yeah.
Right. I learned that the hard way. I tried to sell my All-Star tickets because people were listing them for like
300.
I mean,
plus.
No, they cost $360 each.
Oh, really?
And yeah, and then people were trying to sell them for like $1,800, $1,500 each, and it's like no one's buying them, and then people keep lowering the price, obviously, because no one's going to spend
nobody's
per ticket. Yeah. Right. So it's because it's listed at something.
Doesn't mean
it's going to sell that much. Yeah. So.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So back to APB. I played it, and it's the same thing. It's even worse on console. Well, okay. Let me rephrase. I'll take that back. It's better on console because there's less cheaters. How about that?
Okay.
But it's still just as bad. The game is pretty bad. Played it with Jake. Played it with Chris as well, which was interesting because Chris was, yeah, he was really into it the first time around, and then the second time around, he goes, "Fuck this game," basically. So it's just as bad in regards to just shitty driving, and the servers take forever to load, and you get into a game and it's just bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I wanted to touch up on that because I completely forgot that I played that.
Well, the only thing that matters is We Happy Few comes out in like a week.
Soon, right? Yeah.
26th, I think is the day. So in about a week and a couple days from now. So.
Yeah. Necropolis came out too, and that was one of my top games that I really wanted to play. I really should pick that up.
It got terrible reviews.
Did it really?
Yeah.
I'll gotta look into that.
I mean, you should just play the game. You liked it when we were playing that pack.
I did like it quite a bit, but it was just confusing. It was a little confusing, but I still want to check it out.
How is it confusing?
Because there's like no, I don't want to say that there was no breadcrumbs, but the way that, at least early on, mind you, this was what, 2 years ago when I saw it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it's been polished since then, but originally, like, the breadcrumbs that kind of, or the hints that told you where to go were not, they were just kind of within the environment and not as noticeable as they imagined it would be.
Okay.
So I had a hard time kind of figuring out where to go.
It would, your song's that. Oh, I know what that is. Use, as like you said, imagine, what did you say? Imagine what would be or something like that?
Sure.
What it would be? That's Jay-Z and Beyonce, like Me and My Girlfriend or whatever. What do they call that song?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Do 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 do. That one.
It's the music hour now.
The one that's sampled Tupac.
Yeah.
Me and My Girlfriend. Oh, that they call it Bonnie and Clyde. 03 Bonnie and Clyde is what Jay-Z Beyonce call it.
Okay.
Tupac's version is called Me and My Girlfriend.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
You should listen to it. Tupac's version is about his gun.
Yeah.
Like his girlfriend. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was called Bonnie and Clyde. I thought it was Me and My Girlfriend.
No. Yeah. Jay-Z and Beyonce version is 03 Bonnie and Clyde because they made it in 2003.
Fair enough. So what else?
Oh yeah, I sent this to you the other day. Recore is gonna be like $40.
Yeah. What's up with that?
I don't know. I guess it's just not as big of a title as people maybe thought. I mean, I thought it was gonna be like full retail AAA title. Maybe it's just not intended to be that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I don't know, man. Once again, I'm going back to every time I see like a price change in a game, I still think it's based off of like time spent or like how much gameplay they're actually. I don't know, man. There's just so many different ways to look at it.
That's not really serious. I mean, you paid $20 for Rocket League, and you probably played that over 100 hours.
Yeah, way to combine between PC and Xbox One,
right.
Like easily way over.
So price doesn't necessarily equate to, you know, how much time the game takes to complete or how much time you're gonna play it. Yeah. So I don't know.
Regardless, like, is it? Is it going to be like an arcade title? Like, how do you like?
Well, it's $40, not an arcade title. You know.
Can you even like do arcade titles even exist anymore? Like, is it now just like a?
Yeah, they do, but there's no official like arcade, you know, header for them any longer.
Yeah, but now it's also like open price. So you have your $40 Recore, you have your $20
right.
What is it, Limbo or whatever. Inside, yeah. I think it's $20. But like why couldn't that game also be $40 is kind of my take. You know, like how do you judge that?
Maybe Recore is just single player only. Maybe it's a decent single player. You know,
once again, we're running into other things. So because it has multiplayer, add $20. Like
I don't know. It's all to the developer. Like, what do you want to sell your game for? And maybe you just feel like selling the game for $40.
Yeah, I'll wait for a sale on that. It looks interesting.
Yeah,
it looks interesting enough that I want to play it. It doesn't look interesting enough that I'll pay $40 for it.
I mean, too busy playing Rocket League anyway.
Pay $60 for it, huh?
You're too busy playing Rocket League anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So. I don't think I'm gonna play anything else for the rest of forever.
The rest of the year, yeah.
Yeah.
Until Call of Duty comes out, obviously.
Questionable.
Sure.
No, really, this time around, man. Oh, okay. Multiplayer reveal has still not been out there. Call of Duty XP is coming up. Once that comes up, we'll see the the multiplayer reveal. Boots on the ground, and I'm in. I already went through this.
You're either in or you're not in. Can't say
no. Boots on the ground, and I'm in. But it doesn't look like it because that trailer that both of us were like completely awestruck by, it looked like it took place in space. So no, I don't want freaking space combat on my multiplayer. I don't want that.
You're either in or you're not in. It's
all going to be determined once the multiplayer reveal trailer is released, and I'll stick by that until it happens.
You're either in or you're not in. Basically, you're in. Is what you're saying? You have to be convinced. You have to be convinced not to be in.
I'm not in. Right now.
You're in. No, you're in.
No.
You're in. I'm in
hoping that something gets announced during the multiplayer reveal. Sure, I'm in.
Yeah, you're in more than you're not in.
Okay, there you go. Perfect. Yeah, I'll allow that.
So that basically means you're in.
You're fucking. I'm done. There's no winning this.
You have 60% of your body is on the inside of the fence.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have like one leg just dangling over.
Damn, one leg is the equivalent of 40%.
Sure, I don't know. That sounds about right. I mean, you're basically ready to fall over the fence onto the inside.
That trailer is either going to push me in or push me out.
Yeah, and you need much more to push you out than to push you in. So
no, I'm like literally 50-50. Like 100. Like
I don't think so.
50-50.
No, yes or you can't be. You can be yes or no. You can't be
because it is yes or no. It's all determined off of this trailer. Because the single player trailer that they showed, I'm not in.
That doesn't mean that everything's in space. It means that one section of the game was in space.
Exactly, but so was whatever the last title was. Advanced Warfare was also the same way.
What do you mean?
Some of it was in space.
Okay, but the multiplayer wasn't.
But it had fucking jetpacks and wall running and all this other stuff. If I wanted that, I'd just play Titanfall 2.
And Titanfall 2 comes out. Can't wait.
Exactly, If I want to do wall running, then I'll do that. I'll play the fuck out of Titanfall. I love wall running. I love all that stuff. I want to swing a sword with my mech unit. That'd be amazing. Are you kidding me? That sounds great. I don't want to do that on Call of Duty.
Why? What's the difference?
No, it's not. No, bring it back to some original type stuff, which is why I'm right now. I'm kind of liking the idea behind Battlefield 1, and that's it. That's all I got.
All right.
Anything else? We're good.
Probably. I mean, as always, I'll think of something in 3 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, also, I just want to put this out there. If you haven't seen Ghostbusters yet, go watch it. The movie's fucking amazing.
Oh yeah.
I went in with I was excited to watch it, right?
Yeah.
I came out loving that movie. Holy shit! I was gonna see it the other day,
but just the movie times didn't work out.
Dude, it is such a roller coaster ride. Like that's the movie going experience right there.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking fun.
Did you do IMAX?
No, I didn't. But I would if somebody said, "Hey, you want to go watch this on IMAX tomorrow?" I'd go.
Oh, okay. Wow, it's pretty good.
So fucking good.
Pretty good.
So good. So yeah, go watch it.
Pretty good. I was gonna go watch it. Like I said, I was gonna watch it on Friday. Just time.
Yeah, you're a fan, man. I got access to your Vudu account. I seen what you got in there.
Well, I've Ghostbusters 1 and 2. This one is it's completely different though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To me, like Ghostbusters 1 or 2 is Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you hold that really close to your heart? Like, if anything changes, then you're.
No, I'm down to see the new one.
Okay.
I'm down to see. I'm not like everyone else.
You're open-minded.
It's girls or whatever. It's gonna be stupid. It's I haven't watched any trailers. Yeah, I haven't watched any trailers. All I know are there's 4 girls, and they're Ghostbusters. That's all I know.
Perfect.
And that's all you know.
That's all you need to know.
Right. Exactly. And
don't even watch the trailers.
No, I never do.
Some of the funny moments.
You know I don't watch. Yeah. I don't want to watch trailers. They're stupid.
Yeah.
Nobody wants trailers, dude. They should stop making trailers.
I 100% agree. It should just be a blank screen with the title of the movie and the date for like 30 seconds. That's it.
Not even that. It should just be like, there's a movie coming out. Do you want to see it? Yes or no? You know, that's all you really need to know. I don't need a trailer. Like, even if I'm in the theater, I close my eyes or I look down when trailers are going if it's for a movie I want to see. You know,
just looking at your phone. The only
or usually if I go to the movies, they have these little Butterfinger ice cream things. I think I told you about them before. Yeah, I'll just like look at the thing and just eat my Butterfinger ice creams and be happy.
All right, so there's that.
I want to wait though. I'm gonna wait a little while. I like to go to the theater just whenever.
Not by myself, but like when it's just
even by
not
myself.
A lot of people.
I like going by myself too.
I do too.
Because everyone wants to sit in stupid spots. Like, I don't want to sit halfway up. You know what I mean? I like sitting. There's the aisle in the center that separates the front from like the stadium seating. You know?
Yeah.
I like sitting
with the bars.
Right. Yeah, I like sitting right at the bars.
That's where I love to sit too.
Middle of that, right there, is where I sit.
Yeah, perfect.
People want to go like halfway up, and I'm like, it's stupid.
Yep.
You know?
That's where we sat today. Away. It's the perfect spot.
Yeah. No, I always sit there. It's the best spot. No better spot.
Yeah, it's a perfect spot.
Yeah.
So yeah, that wraps up 150, DRULcast 150. Find us on.
What's the last movie I saw? Oh, The Purge. I saw The Purge a couple weeks ago, or last.
How was that?
If you've seen Purge 1 and 2, you've seen Purge 3.
Okay.
It's another Purge. I mean, what do you want me to tell
you? They purge. The end.
Yeah.
Credits.
I'm not saying. I mean, it was still mildly entertaining, but I mean,
have you seen? All right. Did you saw the other two?
Yeah.
How would you rank them?
As far as what?
Enjoyability.
That's difficult. That's very.
I can tell you right now, I haven't seen 3, but I can rank 1 and 2 for you. I think 2 was way better than 1.
I agree with that. Yeah, it's true.
Done. So where would 3 fall in? So that's your rank. Is 3 better than 2 or
3
worse
is
than
closer.
1?
It's closer to 2. And it has one of the same guys in it. You know, with the guy that like, I don't want to ruin anything, but there's a guy in 2 that's a pretty prominent character.
Okay, don't say no more. No more fan.
Right.
Say no more.
But I mean, you know who I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Anyway, there's a guy in 2, prominent character, who's also in 3. That's all.
Okay.
So it's closer. 3 is closer to 2 than 1. I mean, 1 is kind of by itself, actually.
1 shouldn't even be considered like really much. It was just like a random project, and it was filmed all in one house. Done.
Yeah. I mean, they still could have done so much more with 1 than they did.
It's a low budget movie, and the only reason 2 got made is because it really surpassed whatever the expectation was for that movie to make. So they were like, "Fuck it, here you go."
Yeah.
Here's 2, and then 2 did well as well. So then here's 3.
Right.
I don't know how 4 is gonna work, but
I don't know how it's gonna work either. Especially, I mean, you'll see if you watch 3.
Yeah, I'll take a look. I gotta watch it. I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, it's okay.
So 3, 2, and 1.
No, probably 2.
2, 3, 1.
1 and 3 are kind of like tied.
What?
They're really close to being tied.
All right.
Well, I mean, 3 is like inching out a little bit, you know, but they're pretty tied.
So 2.
It's so close to 2.
Okay.
It's like I feel like I'm seeing 2 again, just with different characters.
So it's a continuation of 2.
Sure. I mean, it's the same style as 2. That makes sense.
Okay.
It's not necessarily a continuation. It's all different plot, but it's the same style.
Yeah. All right. We'll leave it at that. No spoilers.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it.
Yeah, I gotta watch it. All right. So yeah, find us at pretty much anything now. iTunes. We're on iTunes. Actually, you know what? I'll talk to you in a second about that. Actually, we'll do it off air. Find us on iTunes, DRULcast. Find us on Google Play. If you're on Android, hit that play button. Subscribe to us. And you can also find us on Stitcher. So hit us up on Twitter. I'm at Truaz. That's at JSpin. And that's it for this week. Play to you, Drool. Peace.